Publicly, the Bexar County District Attorney's Office has taken a no-tolerance approach when it comes to drinking and driving. The DA's office adamantly says it's not going soft, but some say that's not what it looks like. They were stopped along Interstate 10
They were changing a tire
when, seemingly out of nowhere,
and this happened to them.
an SUV plowed into the back of their car. Inside, 28-year-old Jessica Rodriguez and her 10-year-old daughter, Kaylee. Both were killed.
It took two of my family members.
Brandy Rose was Jessica's best friend.
I'm very angry that he has taken two people, amazing people, out of this world, away from our family, that we will never get back because he made this irresponsible decision.
And it wasn't his first time. 25-year-old Christopher Lamar was arrested this time for intoxication manslaughter. He had been convicted twice before for DWI.
His first offense, he should have lost his license. He should have lost his license and he should have did jail time.
But while Rose says the punishment needs to be harder on first-time DWI suspects, in recent years, some say in Bexar County the punishment has become easier. Since 2008, the Bexar County District Attorney's Office has agreed not to pursue a DWI charge on more than 5,000 suspects, including the charge on Brian Mayoral, Christina Woodward, and Juan De La Rosa. All three blew more than 3 times the legal limit. In exchange for keeping the DWI off their record, these defendants must agree to plead guilty to a different charge, obstruction of a highway intoxication. This new charge comes with at least a year of probation, including 6 months where a breathalyzer is strapped to their vehicle.
Our program is much stricter than the usual conditions of probation for a standard DWI case.
Assistant District Attorney Cliff Herberg says one reason his office started offering the plea deal is because in many cases it was taking up to 5 years before a defendant went to trial.
I'm going to assess your punishment 4 years in the penitentiary.
And once in front of a judge, nearly half the time they were acquitted.
By that time, witnesses have forgotten. The police officers don't remember. We had a high acquittal rate, and we were trying to change that trend.
Herberg also says by getting these drunk drivers into a probation program right away, there's a better chance to change behavior. Jennifer Northway of Mothers Against Drunk Driving agrees swift punishment is needed, but adds it also needs to be strict.
If we reduce the number of deaths out there, certainly that would be seen as a success.
Have we?
I don't know that we can say that.
The I-Team found after taking the plea deal, hundreds of drivers fell back to old habits. A month after Ramsey De La Garza took the plea, he was arrested for DWI. And it was just a day before Callie Robinson was busted again. Others, like Justin English, made it through their probation period, but since then, he's picked up 2 DWIs. So has Nestor Hinojosa. So has Eric Gutierrez. Had these men been convicted of DWI the first time instead of being offered a plea, all 3 would have 3 DWIs. In Texas, 3 DWI convictions makes you a felon.
At the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves, are we being too lenient with the types of situations that we're allowing through the program, and are we really putting our foot down and saying enough's enough?
Is it better to get that alcoholic into treatment, or is it better to let him wait 5 years and then go to trial and see what happens? We thought it was better to get him into the program.
How do you go from them being there all the time to not there no more?
Brandy Rose says she fears the DA's office is sending those who have been drinking the wrong message.
That's what's going through their head. It doesn't matter. Okay, they got caught. Big deal.
But she says it is a big deal. The consequences can be fatal.
Now you have to live with the guilt. You killed 2 innocent people.
With the I-Team, Brian New, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.